All right, we're joined on MMA Opinion by the victorious Matt Riddle tonight by split decision. That was a little confusing, especially for us watching the press room. Were you surprised at the split decision?
I was extremely surprised by the split decision. When they announced 29-28, I was like, okay, I could see him maybe giving him one round, possibly. And then when they said 29-28 Mills, I was just like, what fight were they watching? And then when the third judge, 30-27, I knew that was me. There was no way a judge could score every round for Che Mills. So, yeah, I was pretty excited.
Now, a lot was made before this fight about, the past thing you were talking about when you were in Manchester, and, with Nick Shipra. But I was talking to your brother before, and you were saying a lot of the fans have been good to you, and you signed a hat to someone last night who asked for your hat, and you just gave them it to sign.
Oh, yes.
Were you surprised at how the fans have actually reacted to you? Because it seemed like the UFC were trying to build up this Matt Riddle versus Britain kind of.
Yes, the UFC, I love working for them, but, they definitely like putting you in shit spots and getting, they knew putting me here would probably put asses in the seats because people wanted to boo me. And I don't blame them, it's a money-making sport. But I kind of enjoyed it. London was great to me. The food was good, the people were good, and I did get spit on my way out, but it was actually my spit. I went to spit, and I spit on my own chest, so I can't be too upset about that. So, I had a great experience here, and the fans were great too. I gave my hat to another fan on the walk out, signed a hat for one, the fans were just great. And I think the problem is people see like these press conferences and they cut them and edit it and they only get bits and pieces. But if you actually come up to me and talk to me, people know. It's like, bro, you're a pretty nice guy. It's like, yeah, I'm a normal person, I just fight, that's it. So
yeah. Now, in the past, people have been critical about your style because obviously you're a fantastic wrestler and you would try and stand with better strikers. And tonight you took Che Mills down a lot and beat him up. What do you put down that growth in you as a fighter down to? Because if you look at your early fights to how you are now, you're 100 times better fighter than that.
Yeah, basically what was happening when I was fighting before, I was getting paid decent, but when you go in the back locker room and Dana White's like, if you get fight of the night, knockout of the night, or submission of the night, you get $100,000. Is going to change the way you fight. At least it's going to change the way I fight because I look at that dollar sign. I got 3 kids at home, and it's like if I get a bonus, that's going to pay off my house, pay off everything, and that's me breathing easy at night. Because we fight check to check. This is what we do for a living. I don't have a day job, so but basically the last couple fights, I've been using my head instead of just using my heart and chin. I haven't been getting hit as much, and I've just been fighting smarter, and it's been paying off. I got 4 fights in a row, 4 wins, and I don't see it slowing down now. I see 5, 6, maybe even 7. Who knows? Maybe somebody stops me on my way, but the thing is, we're in the UFC, world-class talent. You're going to run into tough dudes. Even Che Mills is tough. My legs, I can barely squat right now. My legs are killing me, and he only landed a couple kicks,
Yeah, was there anything about Che in the fight that surprised you about him? Was he...
I knew, I've seen him fight. I knew he kicked hard and he hit extremely hard, but I didn't realize how hard it was until he hit me and kicked me. And then his reaction time was remarkably fast for his striking. I threw that first leg kick and he checked it with his knee beautifully. Like, that's exactly how you're taught to check it. And I blasted a leg kick and he just threw his knee, and then he started blasting my legs out from both sides with both legs, and I was like, this is going to be bad if I stay here. So, that's why I really threatened the takedown, and it really nullified his game and slowed his striking down.
Yeah. Now, your last fight, you beat John Maguire. You've just beat Che Mills there. Dan Hardy or John Hathaway next for you to round out the British welterweight?
This is how I look at it. If somehow Matt Brown gets hurt, which, I hope he doesn't, I'll fight Dan Hardy. I'll take that fight on short notice. But right now, my thoughts and my view, I'm on Hathaway right now. Hathaway called me out before I got offered this fight, and I think it's a great matchup, and I don't think I necessarily have an edge on him in any aspect because he was a great rugby player. So I've seen rugby players. It's basically like sprinting with double leg takedowns. So I know he's got good ground, and when he fought Diego Sanchez, he made him look very poor, very bad. So I think it'll just be a war. I think we'll probably have to stand with each other. And if one of us get on top of each other, it's going to be great ground and pound.
And finally, are you going to try and take a bit of time off now, or straight back into the gym as soon as the UFC?
Straight back into the gym, man. You know, the reason I was taking so much time off before is I kept getting injured because I kept going for those bonuses, those fight of the nights. And, you know, I have a titanium plate in my hand. I had to get my thumb reconnected, a ligament. You know, I've had knee surgeries. And it's because, you know, when you go out there and just have wars, your body, I'm the normal dude, you know, you know, we all break.
Yeah.
So, you know, and by fighting smarter, I've been able to fight every couple months. I've been able to take fights on short notice, and I'm just much healthier, much happier, and I'm just going to keep it up. I just want to keep fighting and keep getting more and more wins, because the thing is, I'm 27 now, but we're all on a stopwatch, and time flies, you know, especially if you're fighting all the time, you got kids, you know, and I just want to get 5 more hard years. I want to be retired by the time I'm 31 and make all my money and be happy and be Mr. Mom at home.
Brilliant. Thank you for your time. Have a safe journey home.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Will do.